Brisker again making that big hit.
Blitz picked by Mixon, and it's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. Oh, look at the pressure. That time it's Montez Sweat with his first Chicago Bear sack.
BearDown with Big Steve. Bears talk that you want, insight that you need. BearDown with Big Steve. Ain't no other way around it, it's a Chi-Town thing. BearDown with Big Steve. The game is priceless, but the knowledge ain't free. BearDown with Big Steve. Keeping everything 100, listen to the OG. The tape never lies, what's inside of the segment. Full-time grind to provide a perspective. Check the body, slide the protection. Big Steve coming to you live from the trenches. If you wanna win, start addressing the lines. Big dogs gotta eat. When you step in the shot, there's only one network that's ahead of its time. Steve Edwards, expert 79.
Instead, back to work he goes, and DJ Moore
is not in the area because look at the route by Keenan Allen.
BearDown with Big Steve. Bears talk that you want, insight that you need. BearDown with Big Steve. Ain't no other way around it, it's a Chi-Town thing. BearDown with Big Steve. The game is priceless, but the knowledge ain't free. BearDown with Big Steve. Everything 100, listen to the OG.
It's just like, what are we doing here?
Yo, what's going on, y'all? TTNL family, it's been a while. Yeah, it's been a second. Just on some hiatus stuff, just been chilling, trying to get my mentals right and just taking some time off in this Bears off season, but kind of a down time right now, right? We went through the Senior Bowls and all this, bowl, games as far as the All-Star games, and then you go to the Combine and you get through the Pro Days, and now it's speculation time and mock drafts all over the place. And who am I to say not to get involved in the mock drafts? But we are going to get into it. We're gonna do it two different ways. We're gonna do one straight up, a straight up pick, no trades, and then the next one we're gonna trade. And I will need y'all help. I kind of got an idea. I've been running through these some of these, not trades, but been running through some of these mocks, and get down to later rounds, I'm like, okay, who's this guy, trying to fix. So actually, even in earlier rounds, see what you guys are saying. Who do you thinking? I'm seeing this thing fall a certain way when I'm doing this mock draft, so I'm gonna keep it kind of standard from where it's set up. Don't want to do too much, but I want to make sure that it's right down the middle as far as the prefaces and stuff of the draft and how it goes. So we will see how this draft will go. Obviously, a lot of things that the Bears want and need. The rumors are out there. I don't know if Shane has one. It's a hot stove one. I'll let him share that one if he shares it tomorrow. But when I heard that from Shane, I'm just like, whoa. If Bears are thinking what he was telling me, it's going to shake. I think people are going to get pissed off. But we'll have to see. It's just a hot stove. And one thing about the Bears, they keep their ideas and thoughts to themselves pretty good around this time. They're kind of lock seal type. If you even look back at the polls and just kind of what they think, you don't know what they're thinking. And that's the beauty. I think that it's being a poker player. It's not showing your cards. The Bears do that well. And I feel like even with BearDown, I think it's even more so. I think Poles will always was that way, but I think with Ben, you know how his poker face is. Um, you just think it was one thing. I don't want to read into this, but I know they had like the owners meetings and the coaches, all the coaches got together for that picture. And then it was like, I don't know if y'all saw that Jay Glazer had the video of all the coaches hanging out on like a patio and drinking and having a good time. And I went through that thing a few times, and I absolutely and wasn't expecting that Ben Johnson was going to be there. And sure enough, Ben Johnson was not in the picture at all. I just didn't feel like he would be there. Not to say he is in his room laying in his bed. I just maybe that's not his scene. Those are not his guys, not his clique. And I don't know. Ben is crazy. And if he is antisocial, I'll take it. I want our coach to be antisocial. I want him to be this like I'm a fucking lone wolf, and I'm out here to beat everybody. I don't need to be buddy buddy. I don't want to give any secrets away. I don't know what he's thinking, but all those things can be thought of. Is he too good for now? Ben might just be on his own thing. He might got, he's a unique dude. So I wasn't surprised that he wasn't in that video at all. So it's hold on, I'm going back up here. What up? I'm King Kong. What's up, Steve? It's Ken from Phoenix. I met you with Mike and Trey. Mike and Trey. Ken Kong. You gotta give me a little more with Mike and Trey. I know some Treys in Phoenix. That was my stomping grounds. I lived out there, so I'm trying to. You got to give me a little more information. I got hit in the head a lot in my life, so I need, and that's just usually got some decent long term memory, but yeah, just give me a little more information if you can. I'm with you. I'm sure I met you. I'm the guy who's going to talk to a lot of people and be personable. So I just need to know a little bit more, and I can connect the dots. Let's see. Okay. Hey, bro. This is from Berg Funkster. It's the BearDown, bro. We need your thoughts on Decker. Says he would not need your thoughts on Decker. Says he would not be a good because he's playing for the Packers or the Bears. It would not be good about playing for the Packers. Okay, I had to read that again. I'm sorry. I'm slow to read here, guys. I don't know. I mean, if they're going to do something with Decker, I think the draft is going to show. If we don't draft a tackle, I think that's totally up in the air still. If we do draft a Proctor, that could obviously end all that. But if we don't draft a tackle and we go D tackle, D in, or the Bears surprise us with something else, that I think they could revisit that. I think that is something. So let me go back to Ken. Ken is back. Short, light skin. It was visiting from Chicago. We went to Bobby's. Ouch. Trey, short, light skinned Trey. You were visiting from Chicago, and we went to Bobby's Q's. I remember Bobby's Q's. I'm just trying to, man. If I was in Phoenix, that had to be 2000. 2000s. When I was the last out there living like that, it was 2011, 10, 2010, 11. And then I've been out there since then. So yeah, Arizona, AZ is it's a good time. So it's not ringing a bell, Ken, but I know barbecue, so I know we probably kicked it. It's crazy. And who else who's Trey? I'm trying to remember. My goodness. Life be lifing, man. Yes, sir. Hell, it was around 2011, 2012. So absolutely we did. I'm sorry, kid. I can't pull it all together, but it's all circling back. We definitely met and we kicked it. What a small world, man. But I can't bring it. I can't grasp that memory. Because I did so much in Arizona, man. I had a great time. I was young, and I know we were having a good time. I had a great time in AZ. I need to get back there and visit folks and have a good time. But no, with Decker, I think it's just you gonna have to see what happens and see how the draft plays out. I don't think there's much going to be happening unless I'm shocked before the draft. Before the draft, unless there's a trade. I think but I think if there's going to be any trade up or down, it's going to happen while the draft is currently going on. So, uh, yeah, man, I'm a little sick. Not a little sick. I'm sick. This is what happens when you have a baby in daycare, and it's just a cesspool, and it's just a full circle, round and round you go. It's just like, oh, I'm good. No, I'm not good. Like, so what I want to do is not waste no time. Get this thing fired up. Let's go through these picks and see what we got for Big Steve's mock draft. All right, and we're gonna go straight through. Let me pull this bad boy up and share it. Okay, I have to add it to the stage. There we go. There we go. All right. I'm gonna be clicking back in and forth. Okay. All right. So here we go. We'll go 7 round. I'm gonna go. Let's see. I'll go about that. That thing moves very fast. Okay. Care of positional value. What the hell does that mean? Care for a positional value. They got it preset there. Okay. Draft for needs. That's up there. Yeah, I like that where it's at. Randomness. Should I leave that or should that come randomness? Randomness. I don't know. I don't want people getting random. I want this thing to fall the way it needs based on draft. Maybe I don't want no random. Nah, man. I want this thing to fall. If it's PFF, I think we're gonna go PF. Let's see other big boards. I ain't got time to mess with these other people's big boards. They're just gonna keep it simple. PFF big board. Okay. And come back to you folks. All right. Here we go. This will be the draft for just straight picking. I hate this because I want to maneuver so bad. Here we go. Raiders on the clock. Fernando Mendoza. Boom, 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 boom. Now, I'm already seeing some stuff I don't think is going to happen. There we go. Let's review what the hell just happened in front of us. Okay. Ruben Bay. Now, it's been a lot to say about his short arms. All right. A lot of people. It has been mocked up and down. Like he's just this is the one guy who I respect, and I can't remember his name. I don't know if Phil ever shared that. I don't know if Phil talked about him. I didn't listen to the last show all the way through, but the guy I like he's like a young kid, white kid. He does film breakdown. He talks about it like he's just so professional. I think I really liked his film breakdown. But then you got the Ruben Bain, man. He just really wrecked on Ruben Bain and said he's a second and third round. You guys know what I'm talking about? He's like a little more heavy set. Look like he could be an offensive lineman type of kid. He breaks down film pretty professional. I like his style. But the guy to Ruben Bain, he just really took his swing at the bat of saying Ruben Bain is going to be a third-round pick. And I just think he was so far off on that. But here, I do think Ruben Bain, that was going to be the interesting thing, where Ruben Bain falls. And I think it could be, I mean, who knows? Somebody's going to love him. It's all it takes is one. But could the fall happen? Could that be the guy who falls? I don't know. Obviously, Fernando Mendoza goes, so I don't know if Ruben Bain will be the number 2 pick. I just don't think that. Averill Reese, I think he could be the second pick. You got Jeremiah Love. A lot of people say to the Titans. Sounds good. Sonny Styles, linebacker for Ohio State. So Cornell Tate, Catholic League, Southside Chicago, Bears High School with 8th pick. Caleb Downs, number 10. All right, let's keep on going. Notable picks here. The guard from Penn State, Olive. I can't even. I'm not even going to begin to say this guy's name. So we get down here. All right, we get Cassius Howe went right before us. Blake Miller for Clemson went to the Eagles. And we are on the clock. Okay. Where are you guys? We're on the clock here. Okay. Talk to me. Everybody who I like is right here in front of me. God dang it. And the way I'm thinking, because I've done this already, I really like Caden Proctor. I really feel like you answer your left tackle needs right then and there. I just want to talk this out with you because we broke that down with Phil. I love Caleb Proper. I love the athleticism. Can he lose some weight? That's what happens when you get to the pros. They'll get you right. They'll get you in order. And his athleticism, Rozier, Coach Rozier. I can't pronounce this guy's name. I had it. I've been practicing it. God dang it. Coach Rozier. God damn it, I hate it. But I had it knocked out because me and Phil was on me by his pronunciation. I think he would just get this guy in order. He dropped the pounds, dropped about 20. And that might not happen. He'll probably drop a little bit. He gets with the team. He'll probably get, hopefully he's working on dropping weight on his own as he gets ready for the combine. But his big weight drop will probably come after his rookie year. But I expect him to lose weight and get him on a program and then in between that rookie and second year. So I just think the athleticism, on the size, he lose 20 to 30 pounds. He's just going to be even more of a freak athlete. He already is at 360, 370. He's already a freak athlete. A lot of people coming in with some bag, like a lot of people love his pro day. But a lot of people, are down on him. They say he's a guard. I think I love his set. I think he has a really beautiful set. There's some fundamental things with his, but when he gets his hands on you, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. So, what you guys got for me? Proctor. I'll take everybody's high. Proctor. I'll take Proctor. KP. Rozier. Fuck you guys. I will practice it because I'm gonna say his name a lot because he's excellent what he does. I would be in there, but I would have been in the room. I would have got it down. I would have just been listening to Coach Rowe. I probably would have just been like, "Hey, Coach Rowe, fuck this." Caden McDonald. I like Caden McDonald. Now we broke these guys down, and we right off the rip. Caden McDonald, 21 years old, just turned 21. He's an excellent instinctual D tackle. Can play the run, has great instincts of getting off the ball, seeking out, pressing guys with his hands, finding the ball carrier, And his tackle for losses is just something as good as a sack. And he has a very good knack of getting rid of guys, locating the ball carrier, and getting to the play. There's iron where the ball is, great fundamental. I think there's an upside for him in pass rushing. If you're getting tackled for losses, there's an upside for you to get sacks and get to the quarterback. And when I first initially looked, I said, this guy's just a stonewall run stuffer. But then the second look at him, I was like, there's an upside for him to be better pass rusher. He's 21 years old. And I know last year they used him in Ohio State in a lot of zero nose situations. I think he's a guy you can get out there. 3 technique, he can be shaded nose, over the center, get him on the edges. I think there's high potential for him to be a really good pass pro. So, but then when I went down a little further, Peter Woods, we watched his film, he popped. Now, I know his 2024 film is a bit better, but when I just watch him, and I know the way they use him, whenever they got him working the edge in the 3 technique, he's that get up the field. And I dare to say a Tommy Harris guy, but I'm not going to put anybody in a Tommy Harris zone. But he has that type of ability where he's getting up the field, upfield penetration, especially when you get him out of. He might not be that nose guy. We don't necessarily don't need him at nose. We need a 3 technique. We need a guy to go 2-eye. We need a guy to work the guards. And he's that guy who can get, I know they said, oh, he has short arm. He plays the run. And he has really good instincts, just like Caden McDonald. And I'm really, 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 really high on Peter Woods. So as I sit here, and I'm not making any trades. So I want to see what you guys are talking about here. I just, when I'm looking at this thing, no trades, because if I can't manipulate this thing and work it. If I took Proctor right now, where am I going to fall all the way down to the second round? Who's going to be left? Who's going to be left at D tackle? There's a major fall off if I don't take a D tackle. There's a major fall off. And I saw that through my just playing the system. But my gut instincts tells me I need a left tackle. I need to solidify this thing. My gut also tells me I need a D tackle. I'm taking the tackle, left tackle. Here we go. We're going to figure this thing out. Here we go. Caden Proctor with the 25th pick with the Chicago Bears. Now let's see what this thing falls to as we come back around the mountain. I really like Peter Woods, dude. Okay, let's see. All right, we're up. All right, with the 57th pick, I'll take Ty Simpson. All right, here we are. Best available here as we go through here. Let's start looking. Now, I can tell you who I really, really like. And it's falling the same way. That's why I almost wanted to change some stuff up. I should have maybe tweaked it a little bit, knowing that this will fall this way. But this is what we left with, okay? Second round. All right, what are we looking at? We got, obviously, quarterback, tight end. We're not going tight end. We got the corner out of Miami, Scott. We got Price, running back out of Notre Dame. I'm not taking no running back in this situation. Bryce Lane, North Dakota. Joshua Joseph. Tierney. Okay, we broke him down. There's left tackle. We already addressed left tackle. Derek Moore. I almost called him DJ Moore. Derek Moore out of Michigan, number 8, I believe. We got Josiah Trotter. Is he related to Jeremiah Trotter, by the way? We got Dennis Sutton, edge out of Penn State. So on and so forth. Who you guys like at this point? Who you guys really like at this point? I want to get this D line And right at this point, in this moment, I don't see it. Just let's just see real quick. Let's see what interior is out there. And this is what interior. There's a major fall off in interior. Now there's some talent here. We can figure it out. But there's a major fall off. That's almost where just me going straight up, me picking straight up. I wanted to take a D tackle. That was my gut to take the D tackle because me not having the trading ability, I should have looked at the trades, but I'm not going to even mess around with them. Dude, I'll look at the trades when we go back through. So I'm gonna tell you who I love. I'm just gonna shoot. Josiah Joshua Joseph. I really like this kid's upside. I like the length. Let's click in on him. Okay. Let's get a first look. 6'3", 240. Has appealing blend of size and explosiveness, but must improve his technique and anticipation to reach his potential. And these are kind of vanilla evaluations. I wish they were a little more in depth. You know, you got the analysis and trends and all this shit. I'm not really into the data points here. I'm into the film. I went back and watched film on him. He pops. The athleticism, the length really pops for me. I really like what he can bring to the table. He's that guy who just is going to who's available at edge. Dennis Sutton. You go Dennis Sutton right there. Let's just click on Dennis Sutton, okay? 6'5", 265, good size. Projects best. I hate when they do this. Projects best in the 3-4 defensive end. Flex. Okay, let's go. His length and size are very clear strengths, though his agility and space is more limited. With ascending play, he could be drafted higher. So I just like the athleticism that I think in the pass rush, and Joseph has some things he needs to get better, some coaching up I think he needs to do, but the talent is widely there. What do we need? We need pass rush. All right, we got Austin Booker, we got Sweat. We need another young edge, and we don't have these wiry edges. He's that guy who I think will fit the prototype. Let's look at his weight again. I think he's a little 240. So he's a little small, but he gives you this. And we can't get into these projections. If I'm the DA and I'm going out for his prototype, this might not be the guy. 260 is what Dennis Allen likes, but I'm drafted. I'm like, DA, man, I need somebody who has some wiggle to the outside, some athleticism that shows me that can give a tackle issues. What tackles have issues with is with athletic guys who can bend, who are wiry, who are slick. Not a guy who's just going to come right up the middle of you. And you got guys who are really good at that, can one arm stab you and take you back. I like Parker, TJ Parker. That's a sleeper pick for me, but I didn't want to reach on him. He's obviously going first round, but I like what he can do. He does possess that long arm staff and ability to beat you to the outside with some hand work, and he has a plethora of pass rush moves. But I do like the upside of Joshua Joseph, so I'm taking him there. I'm sorry, guys. I'm taking him. It might be a reach for you guys. I'm taking him. This draft is eerily following very similar what I did last time. All right, this leads us back here. Your boy Dennis Sutton is still there. And we're going straight up. What do we need? We need center. We need D tackles. What at this point, this is where, because we haven't covered some of these D tackles yet. We're still busting down film. So what are you guys thinking? We need safety. Kamari Ramsey is a guy who I've had a look at. He can play both safety spots. 6 foot, 205, redshirt junior, 21 years old. lighter built. You know, I really like that versatility that he has, but it's just going too early. Is that too? You got Romero height. Did I reach a little bit on Joseph? I really like his film, and I've seen Romelo height, and I saw him, and he's a good pop. So I could have went another visit, but I think at that point I wanted Joseph. But right here, we're sitting here. What are we looking at? This is what I'm gonna need you guys. Let me click it back over because yeah, we need a 3-tech. We need interior. What are you guys thinking for interior at this spot? I'm gonna go make sure I'm scanning down for you. Let's just go interior. Let's see what's going on. I don't want to so we looking at best available. Ty Simpson's still sitting there. I don't think in this draft, I think Ty Simpson is gone. So I really don't. I might have to do something different when we come back around and do it again with trades. See if I could do something. Got running back prices there. Let's look at Price real quick. I didn't really. Price has the look, strength, explosiveness of an NFL back. His vision, anticipation, space can be hot and cold. We don't need no running back right now. You know why I'm looking. This is not what we need to be doing. Quarterback is on the table. I could definitely do quarterback. Center, interior. Who's worth it right now? I said I was going to look at D tackle. Let's get there. Interior, D tackle. Okay. This is who we got. We got Orange from, let's see, hell. Massive D tackle. Lead power, supported by power. See, this is a guy that I don't know. First step allows him to generate powers. Hand speed and pass rush finesse are limited. And his ability to disengage consistently. He projects better. Why do they keep he projects better than 3-4? They always do. I just don't. I mean, how many teams are really running a true 3-4 nowadays? I don't know. What do you guys got for me? Big Citrus. I do like the Mason. Is he available? Mason might be available. Are we taking 2 defensive ends though? Are we taking? I think he might be available. Let me see. I don't know if he is. No, I don't think he is. I think he's gone. No, he's gone. We got Overton. I do like the D tackle, and I'm going. I'm going this D tackle, Orange, Big Citrus, as y'all call him. Let's just take a look at him. If hand speed is something that they're going off of, and his lack of hand speed, but his size 6'4", 325, we need 22 years old. We need some big beef in there. Massive D lineman prospect, elite power potentially, supported by massive weight room strength. First, for a guy who's big, and if he got first step explosion, that's good, and we can work on all the other hand stuff. I think this guy will be a huge fit inside that middle, can help collapse that pocket. Are you guys with me on that? Let me see what's going on. All right, let's go with it because we ain't got all night. I'm getting more clogged up as we talking. I'm about to blow my nose here. Let's go, Dominique Orange. All right. We should be coming right back to us, right? What's my picks here? Let's see. Oh, we went to our through 2 seconds. All right. We were all right. Coming up on the 3rd pick. Let's see. All right. All right. Dominique Orange. All right. We got so we don't win it. Offensive line, edge, D tackle. All right. All right. We got to be keeping in mind the ability to get us a safety. And I have not answered the safety. I think Kamari Ramsey went already to the Chiefs. That's a guy I really liked. Okay. Wheatley is sitting here. I've liked Wheatley. Some of the things I've seen, he's a good, like, he would be sitting here in the third or fourth round. Long, stingy athlete, best suited for single high roles. Is slender built, can be exposed in the box. But who's our new safety that we got, guys? I can't think of his name. Y'all got the new safety who could play both. They said he's multiple. Is this guy? So it seems like he would have to be a free safety type for us. Struggles in the box. That's what they say. I haven't seen any film on the guy, so I don't know. That's the error. So let's. So safety's a huge need. It's a huge need. But also, there's a guy here sitting here. I know we got Jake Slaughter, but here's a guy, Logan Jones. I really like his film. And if we don't draft him now, he's going to be gone. I watched this film. And obviously, if you know anything about our Hawkeyes, they have a good history, a good reputation for bringing out good offensive linemen. Really good offensive linemen. And Logan Jones is a guy, he's not a first round, he's not a second down, but for the value where he's at and our need, having a young guy who's going to be able to sit there and learn, I think Logan Jones, 6'3", 305, really good in zone schemes. That's what we know. Moves well laterally, shows good hand usage. All right. Obviously, short arms, length. I'm not asking my center to have fucking super long ass arms. It would help. Could struggle, but he's in the box. That's where you surround your guard with some big boys in the middle, right? You know what I mean? I haven't really ran into a lot of centers who just have some huge ass reach. So I do like Logan Jones. What are you guys thinking here at this point? Kobe Bryant, our safety. So he's more of an alt. He can go strong. He can go free. He's that versatile guy. Wheatley is a guy who seems like he has to play free safety based on what they're saying. But I really I like Logan Jones here. This gives you possibly your center of the future. There's no pressure on him starting. We don't have a center, and this will be a guy you could get in there that could start getting him prepared, possibly to be your future center. And I like him. I like the pedigree. I like the film. I like his understanding. The athleticism is there on his zone run game scheme, which is a big part of what Big does. So, and without further ado, we're going to take Logan Jones here. All right. We're coming to a point where we haven't addressed safety at all. I'm going to need y'all help. Where's Ivan, the expert? Ivan wanted to do the mock draft yesterday. I wanted to reschedule the mock draft. I wanted to reschedule the mock draft for today because I did it. When did I do it? Saturday. I told Shane reschedule it because Illinois was playing. I was being confident. I said 100%. If Illinois is going to be in there, everybody's going to be watching U of I. Obviously, they lost, but it's still the national championship game. But probably could have did it. I miss Ivan here, so he would be all over these late round picks. But guys, we're going to figure it out. All right, so now where does that leave us? We're in the fourth round. All right, fourth round. What do we have left to get? We're jumping all the way to seventh round after this, and then we're just taking some flyers on some guys, hoping that we get a Kyle Manook guy, All right, what do we got at safety? Oh my God. I don't know any of these guys. Okay, let's go to best available. Fuck that. we might have to figure that. We have no safeties, guys. That you realize we really don't have any safeties on our roster right now? Is that still the truth, or something else happened since I've been watching, or I haven't been paying attention? Got to take a look at SAP here. Let's any SAP profiles, a rotational run defender. His path. I always can use more D line. This is where I feel I know there's a need that I at third could have easily said I could have went, what's his name, Wheatley at safety to fill in the need. But I'm acting like a good old GM here, just tackling O line and D line, O line and D line. I don't know where because we have no safeties on the roster. So I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know what's still out there available. I don't know, but this is when trades are available because I think the Bears are going to have to pull some trades off. They're going to have to do some creative things in the draft. But this is where I think Ben gets involved. Give me some playmakers. Got a tight end. Obviously, we need to kind of I know he loves having his 3 tight end personnel sets. Okay, who you guys feeling down here right now? So. Who's this Virgil guy? Reggie Virgil. Let's take a look at him. 6'3", 109, 190. High floor, low ceiling Z receiver with versatility to align both inside, outside. The numbers, his athleticism is not difference maker. His strong hands and reliable blocking give him value as a depth. This sounds like Ben Johnson guy right here. Versatile. Yeah, he's not a big athlete, strong hands, reliable blocker. It sounds like somebody Ben would like, 21 years old. It sounds like I haven't seen anything on this guy. So let me know if you know anything about Reggie Virgil. All right. It was a Jack Idris. I think that's his name. So let's look at this tight end out of Texas. Profiles is a strong mid-round option for teams that utilize heavier personnel and want to stretch the field vertically. He offers alignment, versatility, and as a slot and wing. Opportunity as a both in a lead. This sounds like a fucking Ben Johnson pick too, like a really versatile tight end that could catch and block and flex out and do a lot of different things. Yeah. He loves his tight ends, man. And this is a young guy. I know we have Colson. We know we got Cole, but you need depth. You don't know injuries. And this, I think, I didn't really look at any of these other guys. Let's see, Eric McAllister. Let's see, nothing on him. But these are 2 guys I kind of looked at before. What do you guys got? What are you guys saying? I'm clicking back in. What are you guys feeling right here? Between this is where I'm leading. For Reggie Virgil and Jack Idris. What are you guys thinking? What are you guys thinking right at this moment? Okay, I see I'll take Jones over Slaughter too. Who y'all talking about, Jones? Okay, let me see. What's Slaughter? I don't know when that might have been old. Y'all was talking. Oh yeah, Jones over Slaughter. You talking about Logan Jones? Yeah, I'll take Logan Jones over Slaughter from Florida. I got you. Yeah, take the Hawkeye Claw player. But I also watched the film. I was so happy. Like, hey, I watched the film with him. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Michael. If he's not fast, he ain't for Ben. I don't know his 40. I could take a look real quick. Let me see if I can pull up. Let me see if I can pull up something on this guy real quick. Let's see. I'm off on here. Let's see. If I can get something on this guy. I'll share it if I can get it. Let's see. I hate that we always got to acknowledge a damn page or something for cookies and shit. Let's see. Anybody got a 40 time with this? 457, yeah. Doesn't always mean anything, But let's get the speed. Let's get our boy Jackie here. Let's see what he got. He's very intriguing. What he can bring to the table is very intriguing, and it has got been all over it. Let's see. Let's see if I can get a profile of him real quick before we make a selection. Obviously, in a draft, I wouldn't have had that much time, right? Be sitting here. But you know what? We're not in the draft room. Okay. His numbers come in at 4.62. He's damn near faster than the fucking receiver. 36-inch vertical, 9.11 broad jump. I'm looking at his running ability. I like the way he moves. I'm looking at it now. I like the way he moves. Wow. I like the way he moves. I think that just answered it for me, guys. I'm over here watching him 4.6. He's damn near faster than that receiver we're just looking at. We're taking the tight end. Let's give Ben a weapon here. Let's go. Another tight end. Because hey, didn't we lose who's the tight end that we had? Number 81. Schmidt? Is that his name? Y'all know what I'm talking about? The third tight end we had. Didn't we lose him to free agency? So I think we did. So here's a guy who's going to come in that brings a lot of versatility. I think will just absolutely fit this offense. Okay, we got 7th round picks coming up here. Let's get these knocked out. Then we're going to get to the fun part where we're going to go through the draft and we're going to make some trades and maybe alter a little bit of preferences and see what happens. Durham Smite, yes. Thank you, Core Planner. Durham Smite. Isn't he gone? Did he get picked up? I thought he had him but they probably brought him in for a 1-year deal. Oh, sorry, guys. Oh, I'm fucking sorry. All right, you want to see who I drafted so far? Okay. Y'all can't see this shit? Let's see. All right, Caden Proctor. Let's just review it. First round, we went Caden Proctor, Joshua Joseph, Dominic Orange, Logan Jones, Jack Indries. All right, tight end. So, yeah, we've kind of went meat and potatoes. It's been a meat and potatoes draft for me. Meat and potatoes. Oh, the Ravens picked him up. Our boy, the coordinator over there, huh? Smart guy. But hey, we're going to replace him with Jack Indries. Let me see if I can pull him up real quick while we're. Let's see if I can. I'm going to remove this real quick. And then I'm going to share a different screen. Let's see. I want to show you this guy. Here we go. Okay, just a little bit. You get to see the guy, the kid, out of California. Redshirt Junior, 245. All right. I don't know about all these next gen stats. Here's some running right here. Let's run that back. Let's see this guy glide. He's moving pretty good, dog. I don't need my tight end shit. He's 4.6. That's solid. I'll take it. All right. I don't know if y'all saw that. Did I even see? Hold on. I didn't even see him running. I forgot to share the damn screen. So let me show you again. Now we got to sit here and wait on a freaking ad. All right. Until I do that, let me talk to you guys. All right. We got to wait for the ad. I just want to show you guys this guy moving. I just want to show a little. Do I get dinged for this if I share a screen? I wonder. Because they ding you for everything. I don't know if I'm supposed to show that shit, but it is what it is. There's some moving out right there. All right, let me hurry up and get rid of this shit. Let me remove this bad boy and let me pull back. The draft. Stop the screen. Share. All right, and let's get moving, and let's knock these last 7 round picks out real quick. Here we go. This is what we got left in the 7th round. All right, this is the best available. There's a couple guys I'm very interested in. Let's see this guy from Missouri. They don't have too much on Jalen Husky. Anybody know anything about any of these guys here? I'll tell you one thing. Let's see. Nick Burnett. Let's see. Nothing on these guys, late rounders. I'm going to tell you who I like. I like this Vincent Anthony Jr. All right. I like him. This drops to this low. Definitely hits the meters. And it just adds another development piece. So I'm just going to draft him. Let's get that done. I liked him. All right. We're right there. So we just really go 2 picks. All right. I don't know too much about. We don't have any safeties at this point. Are we relying on a 7th round safety to be a game changer for us? No. But at this point, can always get another D tackle. Use another D tackle. But let me see. Have y'all said anybody? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, John. No fucking safeties. I promise you the next draft, I'm gonna damn, I'm not sharing the fucking thing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just over here and tripping. I'm not moving the screen any longer. I'm not going back to show you. So I picked Vincent Anthony Jr. All right. So here, this is what I'm working with, guys. Anybody got anybody you like in this? Because I'm going to pick the safety just because I'm like, hey, I'm not expecting this guy to be the fucking guy in 7th round, but, you know, I think it's more easier for a guy playing running back to pop like a Kyle McNutt guy in the 7th round versus anybody else. Running backs sometimes, and I think we really, really stole one in Kyle McNutt guy, but if it's going to come from any position in the 7th round, and you've heard success stories in the 7th round, but I feel like more so it's the running back that would be the pop, not a safety, So nobody got nothing, so let's just get it over with. I'm taking the safety, Jalen Husky. I don't know anything about him. All right, and then we're going to end the draft. We're going to see where they rank me, and then we're going to move on. We'll do this thing over again. All right, analyzing my draft. All right, here we go. What do they have to say about my draft? All right, Kaden Proctor, B minus. Joshua Joseph, B plus. Dominic Orange, B minus. Logan Jones, B. Jack Injuries, they don't like that. Was the worst grade they gave me, a C plus. Might have thought I reached, but hey, I don't care. We don't have a pick 5th or 6th. And then 7th round picks, they like B plus. All right, got a B. All right, that's it. All right, that was my draft. If anybody didn't see, right in the back one more time. That's my draft. Kaden Proctor. We went heavy offensive line, and we went tight end, and then edge again, and then we really didn't bring any skill level outside the safety in the last pick. Other than that, we went all. Tight end. You could count the tight end. Versatile tight end would be our 3rd tight end possibly. But yeah, so that's it. So let's go. We're gonna run this thing back again. Okay. Let's see. Care for positional value. Let's just go up a little bit on that. Just try to make some. I'm keeping the draft for needs right there. Randomness, I'll go up there. Okay. Hope that doesn't really mess anything up. Let's just see what happens, because I don't want to see the same thing again. All right, this time with trades. Let's go. We're on the clock. We're starting this thing. Let's go. Let's run it. All right, 25th pick. Damn, this shit changed. Whew. TJ Parker with 24th pick. Let's go to the top. Fernando with Jeremiah Love. Okay, here we go. David Bailey. Okay. Damn. Is that the LSU quarterback? That guy dropped into one of the drafts I did was in the second round. Is that him? Let me see. This thing is super random then. I just went up one notch. I'm looking at corners. That is him. He was in like second round in some of my mocks. So that was super random. So this thing did go a little random. Okay. Ruben Bain. I think that's somewhere he'll fall in that territory. Lemon went 8th. Cordell Tate dropped a little bit in this draft. Okay. Guard for Penn State. Went to the Vikings. All right. Caden Proctor off the board. TJ Parker off the board. All right. Wheel and deal time. Did I fuck this up? I don't have any trade partners. What the fuck? No trade partners? Nah, I thought, because sometimes I'm just for sure somebody wouldn't trade with me, right? The hell? I just got to go trade? Find us a safety. I'm going to try to find us something in this mug. Okay, here we go. Caden Cassius Howell is there. Edge out of Texas A&M. All right. Let's just see. It's the first time I ever see him available. Measure not ideal, but he hand uses bursts. So pass rush arsenal allow him to be disruptive one-on-one situation. Okay. Cassius Howell's there. Caden McDonald's there. Max, I can't even. This dude's a monster. He's there. But is he a left tackle? Where is he going to help us at? Does that matter? Caleb Banks, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm just not interested. Lee Hunter, Zion Young. Everybody's hyping this. I'm just not impressed with Zion Young. Peter Woods is there. But I want to trade down. I have no trade partners. Oh, this sucks. I wanted some trade partners. I want to trade down for Peter Woods. That's what my idea. Like, let's see what the hell's going on here. Nobody wants to trade with me. All right, we're 25th. All right, let's see if the Dolphins want to talk something. Let's talk. Let's talk Dolphins. My boy Ben Lou's over there with the Dolphins, and my guy Kyle Smith. I got two guys in the front office with the Miami Dolphins. Kyle Smith, who I played arena ball with, is the assistant GM, and my boy Ben Lou, I think, is still over pro personnel, I believe, or college personnel, I believe. All right. I got to give up a trade to move back. They don't want that. They don't want no damn 7th round. Like, nobody wants to move off that spot. I don't know. How do you get off of this? Okay, I need to move. It's acting weird. No, dude, I don't want to give up these. Fuck that. I'm going back. Okay. Did it reload for me? Okay, it was acting weird. Okay. Here we go. Mike Washington at 25. Who said Mike Washington? Hold on. Mike Washington. Who? Okay. Like Mike Washington is not on my radar, y'all. Okay, they got the 30th pick. They're interested, then they're not interested. What can I get? I'm not trying to give up anything, really. Do I give him a fourth to move fucking back? No, that's nothing I can do here. I got to pick the player. God dang it. I was hoping that I got some. Let's just run this, and I'm gonna go back around because it's not doing what I wanted to do. I wanted to see if I can maneuver out of the first. So here we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and call it. I'm picking Peter Woods. That's my number one D tackle. Caden McDonald's a top tough pick right there. Ooh, ha ha! Yes, we can run it. We can absolutely mull it. UCF, UCF. Knights. Malachi Lawrence. Absolutely. If anybody, what do y'all have to say about that? How do y'all feel about Malachi Lawrence? I love Malachi Lawrence. I think he could creep up into that first round, and he definitely is going to be high second round. So the fact that he failed to me at this point is unbelievable. I love Malachi. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's take a look. Who else is out there? Joshua Joseph, but I just got Malachi Lawrence. This is a no-brainer. Malachi Lawrence, we're tackling D tackle, D end, right there. Boom, we cut back. You see, Joshua Joseph went right there, y'all. He went right there. It keeps falling. These guys keep going back to back. Okay, here we go. All right, we're picking second. Okay, no trades. What? Do I got no trades offer here or something? I got 0 trade offers. Something's wrong. So it looks like I'm just going to pick straight through. It's going to be a speed round here. All right, now second round. I got my D end and my D tackle. All right, left tackle. We're back to we're going to figure it out. Right at this point, we're going to figure it out. Who are some safeties out here? Who are some guys at safety? Am I going too high with Kamari Ramsey at this point? I feel like I would. This is why I want to trade back. I feel like I would be reaching if I went for any of those safeties right now. What are you guys thinking right now? Just looking at the board. Damn it. Just looking at the board here. Best available. All right, we got Scott here sitting from Toll Center Zone. I just 24 years old. I just don't want to I'm not really looking for a corner at this point, but sometimes you do got to follow the best available. Caleb Turney, that could be. Is he my left tackle of the future? I don't think so. I just think at that point, I'm just waiting for figure it out at left tackle and let Ozzie Trapillo come back, if that's the case, or Decker or whatever we talked about. I think the draft will dictate if Decker becomes an option for us. Decker's one of those guys that's going to sit back and probably let the draft happen. All right. Communications probably have happened with the Bears and them. So in my world, in my mindset, yeah, let's wait. Let's wait on Decker at this point. I love Dominic Orange, man. You can change your D tackle inside right now. This massive human being is at the 0, and then you got your boy Peter Woods working at 3 tech. When you talk about building your D line, this is it right here. We picked Dominic Orange last time. You're beefing up your D line right now. Right now, if I go Dominic Orange. Tierney, I like him, but I just I like this film. He was solid, but it just would be, I don't know if you would be loading up your O-line. You would load it up. He'll give your O-line some more, right? I think there's some answers there. We've had some answers. We invested in Braxton Jones. I'm not the biggest Braxton Jones fan, but you got him. You got Jedrick Wills coming in. So you got competition there with Decker possibly being an option as well. I just don't know. Tierney's not really turning the page for me. Obviously, that would give us a young offensive lineman. I just don't know if he's the left tackle at the NFL level. I don't know if he's a right tackle. I think he. Yeah, it's just not calling me. What's calling me is the D line right now. The way this draft is playing out. Does not play anywhere near 4-3. His tape is. I'm looking at Michael right now. Washington. Mike Washington. Is Mike Washington still on the board? Who y'all Mike Washington had back? Okay, let's look at Mike Washington. Okay. Washington brings a lower size, straight line speed, yards after contact, potentially as a power back, but also noticeably good vision, footwork, could potentially an early down back in a committed man or gaps run scheme. 6'2", 228. I just don't. I'm not trying to get pretty here, guys. I'll just be honest with you. I like Dominic Orange. I'm beefing up my D line. We talk about, well, when we get to the season, we be like, we ain't got no pass rush. When we fail to forget when we get into the season, we be like, we don't got a pass rush. We don't got that. This right here, this massive human being, as you can see right here, they tell you. I think it's just a good combination of what we just built in this draft right now. I'm taking them. Boom. We're beefing up on the O-line. D-line, I mean. Now, that falls right into my head. Kamari Ramsey. Sitting right there in my face. Best available. Provides versatility with the ability to play both safety spots and slot, particularly in two high looks. He's a lighter build. He's a lighter build and good, but not elite athleticism. Fuck that, all that. 6 foot 205. We need safety help. Best available. Boom. Defense heavy. Ha ha. Just all defensive heavy in this mug. Anthony Hill, huh? Anthony Hill. Let's see. Anthony Hill. What's Anthony Hill? Is he? Are we behind? Am I behind the draft? What position does Anthony Hill play? You would love him, but where is my center? Did I lose out on my center? Okay, we got to look at center too. Okay, I think I left out on my center. Okay, he might be gone. Got Pat Coogan there. Marist High School, Southside. At this point, we might be ass out at center. Jagger Burden. Okay. Got trades now. Somebody wants to fucking trade with me now. You want to trade with me now? Do I want to trade with you? Brian Parker. We got a quarterback. What's up with this? You got my boy Jackie sitting there. I kind of like him. I could run that back, right? Kilgore. You get us some DV help. Nickel. We kind of need a nickel. What's his speed, though? What's Kilgore? Jalen Kilgore. What's his speed? Let's see if I can get it. Damn, my thing's not acting right. Nah, yeah, it was crazy, man. Nobody wanted to trade with me in the I really got nasty with it if they would have traded with me. Because I was just gonna drop back down a couple slots. I'm just gonna look at I need to see this kid's speed. Let me see. Jalen Kilgore. Because we definitely can use some. Okay, well, he's a 4'4", 10'10 broad, 37 inch vertical, 4'3 shuttle. As a long defender. They said here's a different one I'm looking at. He's big, long defensive back with nickel back or down safety value depending on scheme fit. He played in a overhang star role, covered the slot, supported the run. He'd be best in the pros covering the tight ends, containing the run game. Like he sounds like a good player. I feel like we need something in the secondary. We need to load up in the secondary. As much as I like Jack down there. I just feel like we need to load up in the secondary. Where are you guys at with it? Checking back in with you. Yeah, does it hurt to have another safety though? Like that can play court, like slot. Slot is a thing, man. I know we got a lot of corners, but we got some guys coming off of injuries. But would it hurt? Do y'all feel like we go tight end? What else, Anthony? I would love Anthony Hill here. Wheeler, you would love everybody. I see you've been selling your guys. You've been selling the hell out of your guys. Who you like? I'm gonna go with Anthony Hill. Hold on. Where you at? Yeah, Michael. I don't know. It sounds intriguing. I mean, we lost some safeties. We lost some. Here's a guy who could cover kind of both, and I like that versatility. Kind of figure out what he's going to do. Is he going to be Is he's going to be a safety? Right now we have no safeties on the roster. Obviously, I've drafted one in Ramsey, but I think another quarter versatile nickel because there's a lot of unknowns. We got Jalen Johnson. Hopefully he's coming back healthy. Tariq Stevenson. We got Gordon coming back. That's 3. We have Terrell Smith coming back. That's 4. What's his health going to look at? And then we got who's the rookie that did it? Zay Frazier. So we got 5 there, and then I think we signed a couple more guys. I just think, yeah, could he be a safety? Could he be a guy who competes, with Ramsey? I just think I kind of like it. It's kind of like we're just answering a lot of answers here. So I'm going with Kilgore. Okay, here we go. Defense heavy. I don't know if Ben's gonna go for this shit. I don't know Ben's going for this shit. I don't know if Ben's going for this. All defense. I have not drafted like this in my mock drafts where it was just all defense, y'all. But the way that Peter Woods, Malachi Lawrence, Dominic Orange, Kamari Ramsey, who I like, Jalen Kilgore. I don't know too much about him, but looking at some of his breakdowns. Okay, here we are. Let's move. Got 7 rounds because I might run it back again to see if we can get a trade. I like the DNs from okay. We don't need no more DNs, but center. Might take a flyer on a young center. According to this technique, limit but outer line size while he's shown high level play in 2023. His lack of strength and mass were exposed, and that's not this. If that's the case, in this guy, that's not going to get it done in the NFL. You don't want a center that's going to get walked back. We see that story, right? We see that. No one Thomas anything on him. Don't know too much about him. I have to look him up. It's Michael Sugar. I can't even say that name. It's a big, explosive outside X receiver, third down potential, strong play, athleticism. However, there's a lack of this game. Always. Damn, they fucking shitted on him a little bit, but that's 7 round for you. Kind of get like these bad marks. Stewart, running back. Do we find us another guy? It's elite. This tackle for and I've drafted him in one of my previous mocks. Yards after contact efficiency will warrant a draft consideration. Still major ball securities concerns. Let's look at him a little bit. Let's look at this guy. Let me get a little more because I did draft him. You know, at that point, I'm in the 7th round. Damn it! Why can't I? Why can't I? Fuck it. Here we go. There we go. Let's take a look at this guy. Let me see. Let me get a little extra look at this guy. I am just getting clogged. I need to go take some stuff. This guy's thick too, by the way. I'm not going to share it because last time we did all this crazy stuff. Was he at the combine? It doesn't really. Usually the combine stuff pops up right away when you. Let's see. Was he at the combine? Doesn't look like he is at the combine. He might not have been a combine. Doesn't look like he was invited. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. They got him like listed as 4'6" guy. But that guy's a 4'6" guy. Are we bringing in another fucking Manut guy? Yes, I am. Fuck it. I ain't even look to see who y'all wanted. I'm just like, I'm bringing in another Manut guy. At this point, all right, just perusing here. Don't know too much about all these guys. Luke Aldermeyer. If we traded Bajent, maybe I would go take a flyer. Maybe, you know. What the heck? Take the other side center, see what the hell happens. I just want to get over with it. Okay. Let's analyze it because I'm gonna run this back really quick. The next one. I just want to see if I can get some trades. Haven't traded. Peter Woods B, Malachi Lawrence A, Dominic Orris B-, Kamari Ramsey A, Kilgore B-, Stewart C+, Parker Brownsford, whatever the hell, A. That's an A. Down to B+. Decent. Okay. I just love these picks. I love up into here. Obviously, the first 4 rounds, 7th round, don't know too much. But I really love these picks right here. If we end it right here, I think my grade would be a little higher. I love that. If that was something the Bears did, I would love that. Don't have just kind of get like a little bit of safety combo right here, safety, quarter, safety, slot, big massive man in the inside, Peter Woods, penetration, Malachi Lawrence, outside edge, who has a plethoric bend, can get to the quarterback, and it just adds to that D line. Really like it. Okay. All right, we're going to do this one more time, y'all. One more time. See if I can get it. Maybe I need to. Okay. I put the randomness up. Now, if I come over here and they don't want to trade, I might just leave. I'm just going to be honest. I need somebody to trade with me. I don't even know what I did last time, but we're just going to enter here. Let's see. Somebody better trade with me, god dang it. Or I'm getting off here. 2 trades. Good. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Let's break some trades out. Let's see. Okay, let's see who's available first. Kata Proctor, TJ Parker. I love TJ Parker. Peter Woods is sitting there. All right. My thought, okay, what I would have did, I know Kata Proctor's sitting there. We already drafted him in another one. Caden McDonald is sitting there. I would definitely draft TJ Parker with somebody who was high on all these guys. If these guys were gone, TJ Parker was sitting there, TJ Parker would be my guy. But I want to trade down. Let's see what the hell they talk about. Who is interested in trade down? I'm not trying to go too damn far, though. That's too far down, Indianapolis. I'm not going that far down. See, this is like bull crap. No. 47th? Nah. I mean, nobody's gonna be there. I mean, I could just get a haul, baby. Let's see. Let's see what they're talking about. Let's just see. You want to trade with me? You want to trade with me? Ha ha! They willing to give all that up? Come on, man. I still don't know if I like that. I still don't. Even if they give me all that, I still don't like that. I still don't like it. Chucks and giggles. Give me your. Yeah, they don't want to do that. Like, give me your goddamn second for next year. I'm just bull crapping. Y'all want to play with me? Let me see, man. This is a bull crap. I want to fall back to 30th. I did that in one of my drafts. Why does it keep doing that? Oh, hey, move up 5 slots. Miami, you not interested? I'll give you a 4th next year. No? Fuck you, then. This gotta be rigged up. They're not interested in nothing. This like they don't even want to move. Okay. Kansas City. What's up? What's up with you, bro? What's up, Andy? Not interested. Not even interested. So okay, it is what it is. Because I'm just gonna sit tight. That's all I would do. I'm probably gonna end it right here, guys, because I didn't get enough picks. I didn't get the picks I wanted. I didn't get the trades. So I'm done. Screw these guys. I didn't get. I'm because all he's gonna do is fall back into my normal. All right. Let's see. Why does this pop up all the time? Okay. All right. We did a couple trades, and I didn't get to not a couple trades. We did a couple drafts. Didn't get the didn't get the draft picks that I wanted. I mean the trade proposals that I wanted, but we had a couple good drafts, man. So that was fun. Definitely going to come back possibly right before the draft. I'll talk to Shane, like what exactly settings do y'all use? And maybe that the next one I'll have Ivan on. Make sure Ivan's on with me, and me and Ivan would bust out the draft because usually my partner in crime is not here tonight. So maybe we'll run it back. Me and Ivan come back. Me and Ivan's mock draft working as a team, and hopefully I won't be clogged up like I am. But I do appreciate you guys coming on with me. Haven't been on in a while, and like I said, just been taking some time for myself and everything like that nature. But definitely will be back. Probably be back with Ivan. Like I said, we'll let you know. We'll put it out there. Obviously, the boys will be on tomorrow. Uh, uh, Shane and Phil keep it 100 tomorrow night. All right, Cars Keys on Thursday. And just be on the lookout maybe a week or two, maybe right before the draft. We'll come out with one last draft. Me and Ivan knock it out a draft, mock draft for you guys, me and Ivan. But see where I'm headed. You see where I'm headed. It's D line, O line, D line, O line. Caden Proctor if he's there. But D line heavy. That last draft, mock draft I had, I just Malachi Lawrence was sitting there. I was like, yeah, of course. Peter Woods, Malachi Lawrence, Dominic Orange just went right down the line, really stacked that D line. Then went safety, corner safety, potential slot safety guy. Just really gave the defense an arsenal of young talent that we usually don't do. That's the way that mock draft fell. That's what I wanted to do, pour into that defense with good youth and talent. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. I'm here. Howie, my boy Howie, man. Howie, man, you late, dog. It's my boy Howie, man. We had a good time the other day. Howie, man, I needed you. Howie, man, damn. Howie, I don't forget all about you. I needed you tonight, dog. You damn near want me to break out another draft, but I'm sick as a dog, and I got to get off. Y'all here for it, Howie. Howie, our Bears. That's my guy, man. Send you the link. You want to get on here? Spark it up. Hold on, Howie. Howie, send me a private. You gonna have me on here a little. Howie, get on here. I'll send you a link, Howie, right now. Howie, if you're about that life, send me the damn Howie. Hold on. Howie, get on here, man. Before I get off, you send me. Okay. Let me see if I can get Howie on this mug. Howie, I'm trying to send you a message. I'll see if I can get it to you. I don't know if I can. I don't see. This is where. Let me see. I'm trying to send it to you, Howie. Hold on, give me a second, man. I'm trying to see if I can send this shit to you. I'm trying to private message you, Howie, and see if I can get you on. Howie is acting a damn fool. If y'all was at, Howie had us all going. All right, Howie, I'm trying to see if I can send it to you privately and send you the link. If I send the link in the damn, it's everybody's gonna get the shit. Okay, what do I got to do here? Okay, I'm trying to figure this shit out, Howie. Let's see. Let me, first of all, okay. I'm getting it together, Howie. I'm getting it together. All right. I'm about to send it to you, Howie. Howie, you better not be no motherfucking off the chain motherfucker, Howie. I'm going to send you this shit. I don't know how I get this to you, Howie. I'm trying to see if I can send it to you. So I need let me see. Is it working like that? Hold on. No, man, I don't think it's working like that. I got the link here, Howie. Do you know how to private? Can you private chat me on this thing? I know I got this. I got the thing. I'm trying to get it. See if I can get it to you, Howie. Use the app mentioned to get their attention. I am using it, motherfuckers. Chat with everybody in here, okay? All right, I'm gonna try this one more time, Howie. I'm not an expert at that. Let me see. I don't know if that worked or not. I don't know if that worked. I'm gonna see if I can send something private. Other than that, Howie, I'm about to put my ass to bed here in a second. If I can't get you figured out, share the link, referral, share the link. Let's see, recording notes. Okay, style. Okay, people. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna figure this out. Give me a second before I can't be on here with too much dead air, like Howie. But I'm gonna try this one more time, and then I'm gonna be. Yeah, might not work this time, Howie. Invite. Let me go back to invite one last time. See if I can send. So I don't want you sending. All right. Yeah, this is not working the way I want it to. Because I got it. I'm trying to send you the link in house, meaning. Okay, I'm just gonna send it to you, Howie, and then here it is. Everybody else, this is for fucking Howie, not you. If a bunch of motherfuckers start showing up, I'm out of here. This is Howie only. I want to get Howie on here. Sent it, Howie. So hurry up. Hurry up, brother. Get loaded up. Get in here. So I could talk some stuff to Howie. Howie had us going. He had me die. The guys were on his ass. They was on Howie's ass. I was just having a good old time. Howie, you got 3 minutes to get on this mug. 3 minutes. Before I get in trouble, because I said I wasn't gonna be on here long tonight. But I always lie. I always lie when I get on here. So is it working here? I don't see anybody backstage yet, Howie. Howie wasn't ready for this, man. Howie wasn't ready to get on here, man. Now I do want, guys, what I'm seriously though, I do want to start having you guys come on and join me. Just I want to start sending, one day I'm just gonna do a fan show. Here, is this Howie jumping on here? Howie in the dark like a motherfucker, boy. Howie, you ready? I'm gonna bring you on stage now. I don't see anything. If this turns hectic, Howie, I'm getting you the fuck out of here.
Am I in?
Yo.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, what up, Howie?
Going on, brother, going on. I am a combine O-line historian.
Oh Lord, man! You said an O-line historian at first, and then I was like, "What?"
I had to correct myself.
Because I started quizzing you, like, "Okay, are you like okay? Let's talk about these sets and everything." But you can be a combine historian all day, absolutely.
Yeah,
you can study. That thing is there for you to study. So I'm with you, Howie. I did appreciate you, though, man. You was a good sport. They was coming at your head. I was making low key digs. We were coming at you, a good sport, and I appreciate it. That's why I wanted you to come on. But you come on all late. I done did about 3 damn mocks today. So
fill me in. What all I miss?
Oh man, I don't even know if I got it. I went heavy O-line. Not O-line, but D-line. One of my drafts. I'll run one with you. How about that? Let's make it quick. Let's run a draft together. Let's see if I can pull this thing.
So we're doing a mock draft.
Yes, we're going to do one right now. Right, me and you.
Okay, I'm with it.
Okay, we're going to start this thing over.
Remember, I was asking you who's your number 3 and who's your number 5 picks. So that's the
So we're gonna move quick here, Howie. We're gonna go through this thing. I was getting pissed off at the end because they didn't want to trade with me. They didn't have no trades out available. So here we go. Let's just keep it real simple. We're gonna enter this draft. Okay, here we go. Let's start this thing up. Let's go one more time, guys. We're gonna go one more time with Howie at the helm with me. Here we go. And we had 25th pick. You had some stuff to say about Caleb Proctor. Is that how all that stuff started, Howie?
Yeah, Caleb Proctor.
You did not like
Proctor. Guard, run, maul, and beast, but right guard only. And he's not going to make the Detroit Lions happy when they take him.
Oh, Lord, man. Well, you said what now? Because Detroit or somebody, you don't think he's a left tackle.
Absolutely not.
I'm not talking about no combine numbers, but what did you see on the film that says Caleb Proctor is not a left tackle?
Okay, I don't like his feet. I don't like that he's out of shape, and I don't think he loves ball. I don't think he's a worker, man.
Oh my God. How do you know that from the outside perception that he doesn't love ball?
Because who transfers from Alabama to Iowa, then transfers back to Alabama?
Welcome to the world of college football, Howie. These motherfuckers are transferring and doing what this is a Wild West. It is really the Wild West. These kids are flipping and turning and switching and transfer 3-4 times. That's just what it is now. That's just what it is. So you can't knock that. That's a little. Are you an Iowa fan?
No, but I did attend that university.
Okay, here we go.
I
We
did not
start knocking
graduate.
down these walls around here. And
I
once
did
you
not
got a
graduate.
wall as your back screen, we knocking down the walls, Howie,
I
because
did not graduate.
it's okay. But you got an alliance to the Hawkeyes, who I really do like. I do love the offensive lineman. I did take
My
the
first
Logan
year,
kid in one of my mocks in the middle of the rounds. The
my
center
first
out of Iowa.
problem.
Problem there?
Yeah. But my first year there was Hayden Fry's last and Kirk LaFrence's first. My
Yeah, Kurt
first and
LaFrance
second
has
year
been
there.
there. Yeah, they don't move their coaches. Okay. All right. So we're gonna listen to here. So who do you like right now? We need you
Well,
obviously don't
let's
like Proctor. We're not gonna
um,
agree on that. Let's move, and
Proctor,
I'm okay moving down the line here. So we obviously got Cassius Howell, we got Cater Proctor. We're not gonna
Cassius
get
Howell. Cassius Howell he's got the shortest arms. I see him as a designated pass rusher, a good one, but not one that fits the Bears.
okay. That's fine. He's not really high where I would want him. If we're looking past Caden Proctor, obviously I like Caden McDonald. I think there's upside for a pass rush. He's 21 years old. I think there's potential for him to be a good pass rusher because you
Who's
look at
that?
the tackle for losses. He obviously shows he can get back there. I like TJ Parker. I love his film, but I don't know if I want him at 25. I
Oh,
like Peter Woods. You can
that's
say
way too rich
small
for me.
arms. Peter Woods working at a 3 technique, not sitting over at a 0 nose. I love what he does at the edges. And I think he's a 3 technique. He's not a 0 nose guy.
Pete Woods?
Yeah.
100% 3 tech. I'm not sure. Clemson did him such a big disservice this year. They really messed
Didn't have
up
a
his
great year.
draft stock. Say again?
Yeah, he didn't have a good year. Obviously, it's been documented that, his 2024, but you see that a lot, kid, still he's, going to be a
They
first
played him at
round.
nose.
What's that?
They had him gain 15
Yeah,
pounds.
they had him out of
one day.
position. If you watch the film when he's at 3 technique and he's on a 3 or he's 2 and you got him over that guard, the guy's going to get penetration. I love him there. And you don't have to have, as long as you're getting off that ball and getting up the field, I don't need you to have long arms.
As far as his combine goes, when he did drop the weight, his vertical was pretty damn bad though.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I know that you can look at those numbers and equate explosiveness, but when I look at what he does on the field, because I could say you can have these guys who have these numbers, and it doesn't equate to the football field. And then some guys do it on the football field and might not hit all the numbers that you want. So it's a give and take. But I think ultimately, if you're going to take one or the other, I'm taking the footage of what you do on that football field.
Do you
can
remember
put Bolt out there because he hits all the numbers, but Same Bolt's probably going to get broken in half and can't catch the ball.
Do you remember Sheldon Rankins coming out of Louisville?
Yes.
I think Sheldon Rankins better college player than Peter Woods.
Probably so. Yeah, because
he was damn
Rankins was a motherfucker. I remember Rankins. Rankins.
That's what makes me hesitate on Pete Woods.
Yeah. But if we trade down, Seattle's talking to us right now. We're at 25. I think Woods is going to be out of there.
Why are we on this one? Why are we on PFF?
That's just what we have our account for here. We were using another different platform last year.
Network?
What's that?
Can we start over on Pro Football Network?
I didn't got all night. We gotta get it done right here. We gotta get. I just want to run through it because I was on my way out until I saw you. I was getting ready to log off.
So can we offer trades
so I can get out and I'm gonna get in trouble with the wifey?
Can we off? I'll follow your lead whenever you say time is time, or give us the 10-minute heads up or whatever.
Here we go. We got to make a pick, but I've been waiting for a trade down. This is what I've been waiting for.
Can we offer a trade
down?
Let's
see what Seattle's talking about.
Can we propose a trade?
Yeah, you can. They've been acting like assholes on here. Who we want to propose to trade to?
Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, they have not fucking been budging. I'm gonna tell you now. They've been acting like assholes.
We're
Let's
going to
see.
offer
Okay.
30, 43, 25, 57.
Okay, we're offering what for the trade down?
Their top two, our top two.
43 and 57. They're not budging.
No, their top two and our top two.
Our top two picks, they're 30th from Denver and 43.
30 and 43 for 25 and 57, and it's going to be close.
They're not even showing interest. That's what they're saying.
You haven't clicked on all four of them.
So, yeah, I have. You can see it. I've clicked on all of them. I think I did. Pretty sure. No. Here
Look, now there's green. Now it's green. What's that say?
I'm not offering anything, so it's really faint. Maybe you can't see it. So here it is.
30 and 43 are up, but nothing on the Bears is up.
Yeah, so that's what the 20 and 20. See, I'm gonna put it through. Oh, they accepted it.
You didn't force it?
No, I didn't force it.
Yeah, I told you I didn't.
I was looking for the green stuff. I was looking for the green. And I was like, okay, they're not showing green, then I'm not moving. All right, here we added 30.
Okay, now who'd we just lose in the last 5 picks? Scroll up.
We lost Aiden McDonald, Caleb Banks, Terrell, Cassius Howe, 26. Proctor went 25th.
You don't lose no one, in my opinion.
I wouldn't say Caden McDonald. I like him, but I like where we at with TJ Parker and Woods now.
I would actually choose the combination of Kristen Miller, Georgia at 30, and Malachi Lawrence at 43.
So who you like here?
That would, the Georgia.
Is he an interior D tackle? You there? Seems like I lost you. You there, Howie? I don't know how Howie disappeared. Hello. All right. I'm trying to look and see who Howie was talking about. Howie went missing there. He was talking about a kid from Georgia. Who the hell is that? Y'all know what he's talking about? Who's the head kid from Georgia? Trying to take a look. Whatever the kid from Georgia he's talking about, I don't know what position he plays. Let's see some trades. People trying to come in with trades here. Let's see. I'm not trying to trade back that far. Yeah, I didn't even try to. I didn't see the green. I didn't even try to trade with them. I'm like, you're not interested. But we went ahead and pushed it. It wasn't forced, and they went through. Yeah, see if you can pop back in, Howie. I don't know what happened. Howie got me around here, All right. TJ Parker is intriguing. But I feel like they're Diaz. It's a major fall off, I think, at D tackle. So we did 30 and 43. Okay. So I don't have. Let's go. I don't know what happened to Howie. Howie got me up past. I was excited to see Howie come in. Ooh. All right, Howie got us sitting here. Malachi Lawrence, okay. It's a different story. We're picking at 43, so this is a different look. So I like that Howie came with this. Mason Thomas, but Mason Thomas is a good player, man. 6'2", 240, 49. Sounds like my boy Howie. Howie, you back? Howie? See if I can get Howie in here. Howie. I don't know what happened to Howie. I don't know what happened to anything. Here I am. All right. I don't know what happened to Howie. Howie got me out here running everything by myself. He left me stranded and shit. And when you leave me stranded, I'm gonna be dropping down here to Malachi Lawrence because I love him and I'm a UCF head and there's nobody to stop me. And there we go. Howie, I'm a rogue. I'm going rogue because I got to go to bed. All right, here we go. We're picking. All right, there's a trade on the board. Let's see. We're picking number 60. I'm not interested. Let's see who. Let's see what players are available here. I'm just trying to. Okay, I hear Howie. Let's see.
Are we there?
Yeah, Howie. I don't went rogue, dude. I picked Malachi Lawrence
At 43.
at 43.
Cool. That's my. Okay, you went
Peter Woods. I didn't know how you felt about Peter Woods, but I went Peter Woods and Malachi Lawrence.
I would have went Christian Miller from Georgia and Malachi Lawrence, but
I heard you say the Georgia and then you cut off, and I was trying to make your pick for you. So here we are, second round, 60 a pick. We've answered, at least we've answered a couple things, all right? I didn't get your guy from Georgia, but I got Woods and I got Malachi Lawrence at 43. We're sitting here at 60. What do you like right here? I'm scanning down, best available right now.
I like Stukes a lot.
Corner out of Arizona.
He actually spent more time at nickel and at safety. That's the perfect page to look at. The one you were on. It'll tell you how many snaps he had. If you scroll down, it'll say scroll down a little more. Snaps by alignment. He did slot 380. Does it say? I can barely see it.
Yeah.
And then in the box, like that's kind of like box.
Yeah, he had 127 and 23, 197 and 25, 22 in the box, 2024, slot 3. So yeah, he's that combination type of guy, and that's the kind of guy I like. That I think the Bears need. 6'2", 200.
He's that new age. He plays nickel and he plays box strong safety, but he killed the combine. We're talking like a 43 vert. He ran 4.33, 4.33, 40-yard dash. Like the worst thing I could say about him, be honest, is he did 6 years in college, so he is 24 years old. That's the worst thing you can say about him.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, but hey, I'm not, it's good to get young, but hey, at the same time, hey, we're sitting here without any safeties. Yeah, we're bringing back a plethora of guys coming back that were injured, but we know that we need depth and we need that versatility. We need a guy who can play slot. We need a guy who can play safety, who might have to convert to safety. So 6'2", what's his stat line again? 6'2", 200, 4.3 speed. A lot of experience in the box, a lot of experience at slot with that speed. And what does the Bears need? They need speed.
And he can tackle. He can tackle like some bitch.
I'm with it. If you like it, I love it.
Let's do it.
Stukes. I'm down with the Stukes. Here we go.
Trade Dan Stukes.
Let's see what's happening. All right, let's go to live action. Here we go. We're in the third round, 89th pick. There's some trade offers. I'm just going to scan down, see what you like.
Nothing yet.
Logan Jones is there.
All right, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Logan Jones next year will have the second smallest wingspan of every single offensive lineman in the entire NFL. Does that bother you at all?
When you put it like that, it does bother me. Does a wingspan for a center bother me? No, but when you put it like he's going to be the shortest wingspan, that does sound a little disturbing. It does. Because I'm not big on, hey, my center has to have a long wingspan, but if you're coming in as the shortest wingspan and hey, you must really crush the numbers. I'm gonna have to start getting you some credit here now.
What's wingspan to you? I'm not saying your arms. You could
I
have.
need you to press out a little bit. I do need you at the center to press out, and that they said he does struggle with some one-on-ones, and you don't want your guy to get locked up. You got to have a little bit of arm length. And if you're coming in as the shortest arms in the NFL, that means you got some short ass arms.
Well, no, not the shortest arms. The smallest wingspan.
The smallest wingspan. Okay.
So
wingspan. If it's wingspan, if I'm a tackle, yeah, I love it. Like I as a center, it's not gonna. Okay, I thought wingspan is basically what's the measure of the wingspan? What's the difference since you got the measure?
Wingspan is both the arms and your barrel chest or narrow chest.
Yeah. And then arm is just your arm, right?
Yeah. Everyone says Ruben Bain short arms. I don't give a fuck. The dude can bend. He's got a barrel big boy chest. His wingspan's his wingspan is a grown man wingspan.
Yeah.
His arms are short. I don't care about short arms. I do want a chest that's a barrel chest, though. I don't want no narrow, skinny, no chest, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm not saying he has no chest because I don't know how long his arms are. I just know both his arms plus his chest is the second smallest out of all offensive linemen next year.
Yeah. And am I reaching for a center at third round? Is he third round value? I saw some film. He's good in zone scheme. Is that just a reach by me? I felt like I got him in the fourth round. I don't know the way this draft is falling. I felt like I got him in the fourth round. Obviously, he's not going to be there in the fourth round in this draft.
What other centers have you liked or not liked?
We haven't really bust down a lot of centers quite yet. I know Phil has. I haven't really got to a lot of guys. We've been obviously focusing a little bit more on the interior D line and the edge rushers. We did look at the tackle. We looked at Caden Proctor. We looked at the kid from Northwestern. So they haven't really looked at the centers like that. I did look at Logan Jones' film, his footage today, because as I started doing the box, his name, he was falling in there. He's a Hawkeye. So I went back and started looking at some of his zone concept. Got a good understanding of zone concept. Ben loves the zone concept, but also Ben loves a power game. He loves a variety of things. So
I don't think he's bringing any power. He is
you got to bring a little bit of power.
In my opinion, he would be a great athlete, a zone only athlete, wide zone. He's not doing any power gap. He ain't doing that.
Yeah, and that's what Ben also brings that.
Ben mixes it up. He is actually older. I want to say he's 24 and a half. Because Iowa did have him. He failed at 3 Tech at Iowa.
Yeah.
Because he was so agile. They tried him at 3 Tech before, and then sent him back to center. So he been there 5-6 years.
Oh.
So he was he was center, then the 3 Tech, then back to center, and he's been there about 5-6 years. So and that wingspan, I'm out on him.
Okay. I'm with you. We're rolling with you. I've already did a couple of these. What do you think about what do you got Wheatley? What do you like anything about Wheatley? I heard his name come across the board on some being a mid, but it's in a reach for him at third round. I wouldn't mind adding another safety. I did that in my last one. I went Ramsey. Is Ramsey around? I like Ramsey. And as a safety, he could be there. Let me see.
Wheatley, no, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, Ramsey's out of there. He's gone. Somebody picked him up already.
I do not like Wheatley. I do like Genesis Smith, but I don't think it's realistic.
Yeah.
And then real late, I like the dude. Real late, I like the dude from Maryland, Jalen Husky. But
Jalen Husky. I picked him up in one of my draft late round.
Jalen Husky. He used to be a corner.
Did he?
But he's about round 5, round 6. But he ain't right now. He's round 6 or 5.
Yeah. But
there's my guy.
You said Genesis
Smith
that's unrealistic. You think Genesis Smith is going to be gone in third?
I think we could get him at 89. I don't see Dennis Allen taking him.
Yeah.
The knock on him is not a good tackler, but he's known as the best deep center field safety, and he's a true junior prodigy, fast track, and he's the best center field deep ball true free safety out there. I think Dennis Allen wants more of a mix that can play strong and free. So he's going to say, no, I don't want no pure free safety only.
Yeah. Well,
but I like him a lot. I like
Breyer,
true juniors.
What? You know what? We're running this drafts. You know what I mean? We don't care about what Dennis Allen thinks. You know what, Dennis? Kobe Bryant is a guy who is that mixture, so we know he can play. We need some safeties at this point. We need talent. We're in the third round. We're sitting here drafting for the Bears. And I said this earlier. I'm just putting myself in the GMC. And, I gotta listen my court my DC and when it comes to this stuff. But hey, you gotta come off these traits. He's gonna have to come off of some of these traits a little bit. He's just so narrowed in, like, I have to have this trait in it. You know what I mean? Like, want to get you what you want.
Is Keelan Rutledge still around?
What position is that?
Offensive guard from Georgia Tech.
Let's see. Interior line.
Georgia Tech, he gone. Damn it.
Yeah, he's out of there.
If he is the most fun tape to watch. He just pancakes motherfuckers. He finds work all the time.
And who is this? Who is this, Howie?
Georgia Tech. Keelan Rutledge. Rutledge is a dog, dude. Okay. He just puts people.
You're gonna have me watching film on this guy, Keelan Rutledge. Okay.
When you watch Keelan Rutledge, you are gonna laugh. You're gonna smile. He's the most fun tape. He finds work. He pulls. He blocks 2 people on a play, and then he just pushes someone down and lands on them, and just destroys people. He's the most fun.
Okay, I've got something.
He is an O-lineman's O-lineman.
Okay,
he's the most fun, and he's really a right guard that used to play center. He's got a little center experience. The Bears did bring him in, and to try him out at center, but never heard nothing more about it. But and his stock been rising from like 90 to like now he's like top 55, top 50. So once again, we might not get him, but he is the most fun.
Okay. He's on my what about this best available here? The center Sam how you
Everyone
pronounce it?
likes him. I don't. I don't like
You
him.
know, let's see.
He's a walk-on, and he kind of your try-hard dude that's doing the best he can, but he is absolutely maxed out, peaked. He ain't gonna get a pound stronger. All he's gonna do is make you happy you got him and get slower one day at a time, in my opinion.
God dang, Howie, you got it all fucking figured out with these guys. So some of these guys are dead in the water before they get going with you.
Well, it's NIL's fault. The NIL did it. They got 25-year-olds playing against 20-year-olds, and that messes up your head.
Damn. You got these
It
dudes
messes your
fucking
head
done.
up.
Hey, you know what?
Actually,
We got to pick somebody here. My wife is gonna be like, "Well, who?" I'm like, "It's Howie's fault. Who are we picking here? How we got to pick somebody." What do you say?
Keep strong. Take Ted Hurst, wide receiver, right above Genesis. Ted Hall of Fame Hurst. Small school, best motherfucker out there. Let him learn.
What's his 40
for a year, and he'll be our tall. He ran a 4.44, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I can pull it up.
Hey,
real quick.
Would it not be surprising that Ben Johnson is going to want a weapon here? We have went first quick. 3. Now, Ben Johnson, I would not like my draft from the last mock draft where I just went defense, and not get him a weapon, right? Because you don't know what Rome is. A lot of pressure on Rome this year. I think he's going to perform. I think you got to have some depth at the receiver. And a young, just another weapon for Caleb. I didn't know anything about it.
His tape's real fun. And he gained about 10, 15 pounds for the combine and still ran. And I'm going to tell you what he ran right now. 6'4", 206, 33 and a half arms. He ran a 4.42. He jumped a 99 percentile broad jump, 11 foot 3 damn inches. Holy
Explosive.
Shit. That's the best. That's the best damn broad jump there is.
Well, we're not going to waste any time. We're going to get Ben a weapon here. Ted Hurst, because I got to go because Cowie came in late. Howie could have been on here the whole time drafting with me all day.
I didn't get the text.
I told you just come on the show. 8:30. Oh, here, Kilgore. Okay, tell me something about Kilgore. Kilgore and Jack Injuries, if I'm saying his name right. The tight end out of Texas. Because we have fourth. We're in the fourth. Let's see what the draft is. Let's see what the trades are talking about. Okay. Let's see. We could trade back just a few picks, right? And collect this 175 from. Let's see if we could do that. But just tell me about. I love Kilgore. I think he's another versatile type of guy.
But Kilgore is super young, and he's got some dog in him. He does like to compete, but they played him at nickel. They played him at nickel.
Look
and
he's very similar though. Nickel. A lot of nickel, a lot of box in the box safety.
But in my opinion, he cannot play nickel in the pros at all.
Do you see him as? Is it a possibility that this guy can convert to safety?
I think he's just a straight up strong safety. So he don't have the Kilgore don't have the versatility, in my opinion.
Yeah. What about Jack Injuries? It's a tight end. Ben loves to use his 3 personnel. when you look at just the breakdown of this guy right here, you know, you look at his profiling. It fits a bit. It sounds like a big tight end. You know what I mean? This guy ran a 4. I think he was at right around a 4.6 something. That's
Ted Hurst.
Yeah.
4.42.
Hold on, the tight end for Texas?
No.
I'm talking about this tight end for Texas.
How do you spell his last name?
Endries.
Oh, I didn't never looked at him. He must not be an athlete. Ha!
Oh God.
No, I have not looked at him at all.
Yeah, he's a 4.6. I looked at him. I looked at something. I looked at his 40. Straight line runner, but he's a versatile. We're looking at this is the thing, you can't get involved in these numbers too much, Howie.
Does he block?
You know, the versatility what this guy would bring, because you gotta when you look at the NFL, you gotta look at depth. You gotta look at depth pieces. Unfortunately, you hate to look at people going down, but that's part of the game. So right now we lost Schmite to the Ravens. We don't have Schmite was a big part of our offense as the third tight end. This kid, that's why he keeps popping into my fourth round, and I keep, he hasn't been always my fourth round pick, but I think I'm taking him most times just to give Ben that other tight end, a young tight end.
Just be honest with you, I would not take tight end number 3. Until round 7 or just undrafted free agent, because Carson Ryan out of BYU, they didn't even invite him to the combine, and he was PFF's number 1 rated tight end. Not that that means anything, but the dude can block, and he's kind of that dude that just finds a spot and zone on offense. You muted yourself.
Did I?
And now you're good.
Oh, okay. I was messing around with something.
But I just think tight end 3 is something you don't really draft as much as you find and create, because you can find a blocker. You can find a dude that can catch. Can you find someone that does both? No, you might have to draft one in round 7. But
I'm trying to pull off a trade here because I want to give us some flexibility here because we're stuck in the mud. Because I'm trying to give us some more option here. So I'm gonna pull this trade off if they allow it. Let me see.
What pick you on?
So I just pulled off the trade. So with the Las Vegas Raiders, we traded our pick now. We're going to we got the Vegas 134 and we get 175.
Oh shit. We're gonna miss my favorite guy.
I just pulled it off. I'm moving here. Who's your favorite guy? Where this go? I might have screwed us. All right, here we are. We're sitting here. We're still at 134. We're sitting here. Here we go. Did we miss out your favorite guy?
Well, we might have.
Okay. Well, who's your favorite guy? You never told me. I just make moves.
Landon Robinson out of Navy.
Landon Robinson. What position is he?
He's 3-tech.
Let's see. I might have screwed my boy out of his pick by pulling off trades.
He's my you gotta have guy.
Oh, I screwed you. I'm sorry about that.
He's gone.
He's gone. He's out of there. Let's see where he went. If we can find out.
Defensive tackle. I don't know where he's ranked on PFF. He might be 120 something or 160 something. He's defensive tackle, 3-tech out of Navy.
And we were picking at what position? What spot were we picking before I traded? 129. 129. Right?
Yep.
So he wasn't in there anyway. Because we only went down a few spots.
Can you, instead of being on the Bears draft picks, can you go to all?
Let's see.
To your left.
I went to the full. So it's showing the full. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, I see Stooks and Hurst. Can you go above the Bears logo and then to the left that says full draft?
What are you saying? Okay. My picks, you talking about over here? I'm up here. I'm looking at full draft, 4th round. I'm just scrolling up to see if I see your guy from Navy. There he is, landed top. He went 113th pick.
Who got him? What team?
Colts.
Damn, Colts are smart.
Yeah, so he was out of there. So we didn't even have a chance at him. So what I did was get us a couple more picks so we wouldn't have to just wait to the 7th round.
All right. Next guy I like is out of Kentucky. He was an Alabama transfer. Kendrick Law.
In what position was he?
They say he's a wide receiver. I say he's a running back.
Kendrick Law. There he is. Kendrick Law.
Click on him.
Making rounds, but his very versatility, sense of special teams experience gives him a path as a late round selection. You like him? You like stealing him early here?
I think he usually goes about pick 110, 120, 130, somewhere in there.
You think this is a nice Ben Johnson pick?
I think he's a kick returner, a punt returner, a slot receiver, and I want to make him a damn running back.
And I think Ben Johnson would like that.
That dude's got the second most fun tape. He's jumping over people. They're using him as like a gadget guy that runs like the wide receiver sweep, and he just turns that damn corner. Dude, he's doing 360 moves, 360 stiff arms, and he's jumping people.
I'm writing all these guys down because I'm gonna definitely check them out tomorrow. Let's take Kendrick Law. Let's give Ben a weapon here. So we taking Kendrick Law. All right.
If he replaces Swift as running back in 2 years. Oh, wait, there's another guy. Scroll back. Stop where you're at. Did you take Law, Kendrick?
Yeah, I took him.
Yeah, take it. Now what number pick we at?
We're at 175. So we're in the 5th round. I got us a 5th round pick. So we just we didn't go through a dead, just like absolute, because that's what happens. You in the mocks, if you don't make any trades after the 4th pick, there's a free fall all the way down to the 7th round.
Oh yeah.
So I got us a 5th. So I haven't. This is unknown territory for me because I have not been making this draft. So these trades. So where are we at right now?
I don't see Kendrick Law yet. Let me throw some names at you.
Okay.
Albert Regis.
Okay, what position is that?
He defensive tackle for Texas A&M. It might be early on him.
Yeah,
another defensive tackle, David Gusta.
David Gusta.
He probably picked 200, but I like him.
Here he is, 6'3", 317. They don't have any. They don't have any. Some analytics on him. A gap. Play a lot of A gap. 258 snaps. B gap. 145. Played in all 12 games. Had 1 sack. 12 hurries.
There's Kendrick Law. Another defensive tackle, Caden Proctor from Southeast Louisiana. He's a pass rusher specialist.
Caden Proctor. Looks like Caden Proctor is not nowhere to be seen.
Oh, he should be there.
Who took that guy? Caden Proctor. Let's go up.
He's Southeast Louisiana, and he's a pass rush specialist, and maybe he can play the run. He did play good against LSU if you watch that tape.
I wish there was an easier way to do this. Yeah, because I like the other mocks that we were using last year, and then we came back to these guys came back to this one. So, yeah, I don't see him on here. Caden Proctor. I don't see him.
I don't know how to spell his name, but Proctor from Southeast Louisiana.
He's not on the draft list for D tackles.
That's what I'm just saying for your own personal. Watch him against LSU, and you can see he's going to play in the NFL.
All right. We got 2 more picks. Who we got here?
Well, you wanted to go tight end. I would do the defensive tackles, or I would look at linebacker.
Let's see what linebacker's talking about here.
Linebacker, I'd be looking for Keyshawn Elliott out of Arizona State.
Keyshawn Elliott look like he might be gone.
Or he might be real late in the 200s. Because this draft, they got people upside down. They got, that Landon Robinson from Navy?
Yeah.
They didn't invite him to the combine. He's the best all-around defensive 3 tech in the damn draft.
Oh, wow.
And then all right, take this guy, Jordan, right there, Jordan Van Den Berg, Georgia Tech. Stop, scroll up 3 spots. Georgia Tech, scroll down 4 spots. Georgia Tech, right there. Click on that. Whoop, up 2, up 3, up 4.
Georgia Tech?
Jordan Van Den Berg. He's 4 spots above Gusta.
He's a D tackle?
Yep.
Okay, let me just go to D tackle. I'm just going to go to D tackle because I don't see him there.
He's 4 spots above Gusta.
Okay, there he is. Jordan Van. Here we go.
Check out that dude.
6'3", 310. They don't have any notes about him. Stats. 3 sacks last year, 5 hits, 21 hurries. All right. Overall grade, 75. Pretty consistent player over his 3 years.
He was a Penn State transfer.
Okay. Let's see.
So he's been in that gym and he's got all that nutrition out the ass type shit.
Well, let's take him. We need to take somebody.
Yeah, take that Vandenberg, Gusta, Albert Regis, any one of those. Take Vandenberg.
Okay, I got Pat. It's already done. Vandenberg's been taken. added to that D line, and we're making our last pick. We're here in the 7th round. I would like to see what kind of tight ends you talking about here that we could.
Carson Ryan out of BYU. Carson Ryan.
Okay, I see him. 6'4", 250. Carson Ryan. Okay.
Check out that dude's an all-round dude.
Inline, slot snaps. Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah. Yeah,
why was he not invited to the combine? Why was Georgia Tech Jordan Vandenberg not invited to the combine? And why was Landon Robinson not invited to the combine? When you could easily see, that Landon Robinson was the defensive player of his conference. Even though it's Navy's conference, he's still defensive player of the year. And you don't invite him to the damn combine?
We taking them. We're about to get our grade right now. We're about to find out what's good here. Let's see how these motherfuckers.
I'm going to get a good grade. They don't like it when you crack the code.
Yeah, of course they don't.
They say, why you drafted 3 people we didn't invite to the combine? You're not supposed to figure that out. I figured it out.
Yeah. Well, you got me a whole list of guys that I'm going to be looking at, and I'm going to ask our guys to get us the film on these guys. Carson Ryan and Kendrick Law already got him. All right, I'm more excited about anything. Us being able to be able to go and look at all these guys via get some footage on these guys to take a look at these guys. I would love to look at all these guys that you mentioned and that we drafted. I was glad I was able to get you on. You came in last minute, you probably gonna get me in trouble. I had to get you, Howard. I'm glad you got on. Good. It's good to hear your voice, and I definitely want to, definitely have you back on, man, and talk football with you, man. You got a good mindset. Seems like you've done a lot of research and you're into tune with things. You watch the game. I think your numbers. You're a number cruncher a little bit, Howie. That little more for my liking, but I kind of like it. I think you need that fine medium where you got somebody who can see the numbers and can go a little deeper, but then I'm not going to get what does the film tell me sometimes is what I like, but I do like what Yeah, I'm glad that got you on. Something was telling me while we were busting your balls. Something was telling me I like this guy Howie, and sure enough, I do.
Hell yeah! I don't want to get you in trouble. Take down my phone. Take down my phone number if you want or whatever. But you are going to love that tape on Keelan Rutledge. He's going to get you out of your seat. You are going to be jumping, laughing, pointing, hollering at. You're going to like that dude.
Okay. I'm taking
your
word for it.
And then the other Georgia Tech dude. Georgia Tech actually had some players. The other Georgia Tech dude, Jordan Vandenberg, you could tell he was from Penn State.
This a Penn State guy, huh?
He's a Penn State transfer, and those two went up against each other every day in practice.
Awesome.
You know what I mean?
All right. Well,
steel sharpens steel.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I best believe that. That's so the best. I mean, the best work you can get is at practice. Sometimes people ask me who's the best 3 technique you went against in a game or whatever. I'll be like, Tommy Harris. I would Tommy Harris. What else can I tell you? I went against some really good deep 3 techniques, but Tommy Harris was the guy. So I appreciate you being on, man. I'm about to get on out of here. We'll definitely, just make sure you pop it on, man. Make sure I'll definitely stay tuned to TTNL. Find me on Facebook, Howie, Steve Edwards, so we can link up there. If you're on Facebook, and then
take my phone number. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. I don't know if you know how to use the private chat. You got to use the private chat. I'm not putting my phone number in this damn chat group. So you got to put it.
I'd rather just say it to you.
Oh goddamn, Howie! All right, Howie, you gonna get your? Go ahead, Howie. You are nuts. Like, go ahead, man.
I trust you. You ain't gonna be.
Well, I'm not. You don't have to worry about me, Howie. It's you putting this on live air.
Yeah, no one listen to 815.
Okay, go ahead, Howie.
Zip code or area code 815.
I got that already. Go ahead.
252.
Yeah.
0800.
What?
0800.
0800. Okay, I got you, Howie. Howie, you're a wild dude, man.
Look at that. Look at that draft.
You're a wild dude, I can tell. All right, Howie, I'll be in touch. I'll be in touch with you, brother. I appreciate you coming on and chopping it up and keeping me up for another hour.
Tell the wife it's all my fault.
All right, brother. I'll holler at you.
Steve.
All right. That was Howie, man. Yeah, it was freaking Howie, man. It was nice to have Howie pop on and keep me on for the additional hour, but it was a lot of knowledge. He had some people I never heard of. So you're gonna have me watching some footage. Like, we might unlock some shit that we don't know. This is the draft, and this is where you got scouts for the Bears going deep diving and finding out the diamonds in the rough. So I got some footage. I got some footage to watch. I got it right here and on my notes that I always keep. So I'm just gonna write it down on my notes, and we'll check it out. I'm gonna check these guys out. If I see something, I will tell Phil and them, like, hey, and give credit to Howie. So I appreciate you guys. It's time for me to get up out of here. I said I was going to be on a short night, and this has turned into one of my longest shows. Are you freaking kidding me? Ever. So I appreciate you guys coming on. All love and peace out. And I'll be attuned. I'll let you know. Hopefully we'll do one more mock draft with me and Ivan before we get to the big draft day. And bear down, and appreciate you guys for tuning in tonight. See you later.
Brisker again making that big hit.
Blitz pick by Mixon, and it's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. Oh, look at the pressure. That time it's Montez Sweat with his first Chicago Bear sack.
Bear down with Big Steve. Bears talk that you want, insight that you need.
To take over the North and never give it back.
I messed that up. Hello, how you going?